Back. Sorry, we've been away from the worldwide interweb. A lot of stuff going on, and to be honest with you, I just needed a break. Real life has gotten in the way of the fun life, and but we're back. Who cares, right? We're back.
Right.
We've got to talk about some new releases, or should I say, new-ish, improved releases. Because both of the rule sets we're going to talk about today actually are just remades, are updated editions, and then this is part one. And then in another part, we're going to talk about a couple other rule sets. There's Spectre, and then asymmetrical warfare. Has that rule set dropped yet, Marty?
I don't believe it's actually dropped, but it's coming out like any day now.
Yeah, so I want to compare those two side by side because there's a good reason for that, right? Because Stephen May, who wrote Spectre, or is the owner of Spectre with his lovely wife, and Matt Adams, who is the creator of Asymmetrical Warfare, used to be teamed up for Spectre. Yeah. So we're going to see how they compare against each other. So we'll be doing that here shortly as we get ready to kick off today's show. And of course, we'll have music and music. Hey, we're going to have music.
Oh,
and
great.
News. And, I'm wearing my Nakatomi Christmas party sweatshirt. Chris, what you wearing? Deck the halls with skulls and bone. Marty?
Representing. I'm the only one representing the podcast. Thank you very much.
All right, guys. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Big Duke 6 Eagle Thrust. Put on side war up. Sing it loud. Into the Romeo Foxtrot. Shall we dance?
You are listening to the SITREP podcast, your source for everything related to historical wargaming. Whether you are looking for the latest wargaming news, reviews, painting tutorials, or playthroughs, you will hear about it right here. So grab your favorite beverage or brush and let's hit it.
Yes, let's hit it.
Hit it. Good morning, Vietnam. Oh, wrong movie.
Woo! Let's go.
Oh, crap. Tuffy Ears is in the house right off the top. Good morning. Good afternoon, actually. I believe it's like 3-ish in the Great of Britain.
That's right. Good morning, Tuffy Ears.
Yeah. So it's been a while, guys. It's been a minute, as they say these days.
Yeah.
What you been up to? Chris?
Well, over the last few months, it's been interesting. We've let's see, it's been a while. So Marty and I supported Holy Wars.
Yep.
No, Holy Havoc.
Holy Havoc, yeah.
Yep, Holy Havoc. And we've helped. We've been invited to the group, and we've printed off some new stuff. A nice little boat.
Yeah.
It's like 2 feet long. Some giant thing that Chris was super excited to run off his new FDM printer.
Yeah, how's that new? That's a bamboo printer, right, Chris?
Yeah.
You like it?
Fucking A.
I might get one. I need a resin printer and I need a 3D printer. And Dawn really didn't say no. Not like she ever says no.
Okay, Bill.
Didn't really say no.
Bill?
Hey, is that who I thought it was, Marty?
Chris asked me about him, so I'm like, oh, he's here.
All right.
Yep. So
that's excellent.
Bill, it was 15 plates for this ship.
You got to take some pictures.
We will. Only one of them failed, and when it failed, it detected it and stopped.
Nice. And that's on the new bamboo, right?
Yep.
Nice. I definitely have to look into getting one of those.
Yep.
Awesome.
It is nice. It stops and says, "Hey, spaghetti failure detected," or "Hey, you ran out of filament," and then you can just put in another roll, and it'll pick up where we're left off, and you can't tell.
Nice. That's very cool. Gee, that almost sounds like there should be some kind of video about that. If you only had equipment.
Yeah. Wait. Yep, I still got equipment. I kept that in the divorce.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right.
All right.
I would
bad
say
joke.
something, but this is a family show.
Yes. All right.
Anyway.
So you're asking what else is going on?
Yeah, I heard you're doing some D&D. You found friends.
Yeah. Well, the checks went out. Got that going on. We've been supporting our local gaming cafe with a
Nice.
number of things. They've got a beautiful new miniature gaming table.
They doubled their space, so they bought or rented, leased, whatever, the storefront next to them, and that's all gaming space.
Nice. And this is that coffee shop, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Critical Grind in Shorewood.
Yep.
Love you, Dana.
Yep.
Like she watches this. She does.
Well, you never know. Have you promoted the show there?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. And
so
always
do they take like sponsors? Can we like sponsor a table, a game table?
Yeah, we could probably. Hey, you
And
guys
we could put a banner on the wall saying "proud sponsor of."
Better yet.
Chris,
you
why
guys
is
gonna
your
be up
mouth
over-
talking at a separate rate of your voice?
I don't know. Chinese movie. You guys are going to be up over a weekend, right? On
Possibly.
Sundays they do.
Well, I mean, we don't know how long we're going to be in town.
Long enough to do a Lorcana.
We don't talk to Dawn about that, really.
Yeah, they play that in the shop every Sunday.
Every Sunday is a
She would probably be all in for that.
You think?
Lorcana's a cool game. I actually like it better than Magic.
Doesn't mean that you have to play it. You can be playing something else at the other side. They've got over 900 games and stuff. But either way, I digress.
Yeah, they've got a big games library there that you can just pull a game out and play.
Yep.
So before we proceed on, I must answer Tough Ears.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right.
Hold on to it for a second. Tough Ears. I barely graduated high school for not doing my homework. Do you really expect me to do my homework? Seriously, I know I now am in the master's degree program. I don't know how I got this far in life, but I did a little bit of research, but I did not give it an honest effort because my life is very busy right now.
What homework?
About Jadot. I believe that's how you pronounce it. It was the battle years ago. Maybe, you know what? I think Tuffy Ear should do a presentation on it.
Yes, I agree.
Marty, what do you think?
I was actually hoping for some of her ghost hunting stuff, but I'll take that.
All right. Jim, I know you're in the comments since you are the fourth member of the team. It was Mirbat. My apologies. See, this is how much. Look, when I run a hospital, I got to babysit a gazillion people to make sure they do their job.
Tough Ears, you shouldn't have said anything because then he would have gone and done the homework on the wrong thing. That would have been funny.
And that would have made me look even dumber than I usually look. I think, Jim, we should have Tough Ears do a presentation.
That's right. Come on, Tough Ears. Up in front of the class.
Right. All right. Sorry, Chris. Continue on.
I think she'd have no problem with that. I don't know why she's face palming.
All right.
Because I made a goof.
Even though there's a lot of little things going on, the next big thing today, I am going to be helping Tony out, support our in-country friends.
Yeah.
From Enemy Spotted Studios.
Yeah.
And they're running games up at Games Plus.
Oh, cool.
So headed up to Games Plus today in Des Plaines.
Cool.
Another great shop.
I need to order some minis because, part of this rules comparison, reviews, whatever you want to call it. I need some minis. I don't have any minis.
Would you like me to send you some of yours back? Because I think I have 90% of them.
I mean, if you're attached to them, you can keep them. I'll just get new ones.
I mean, I got a bunch.
I mean, it would be nice if I had some, but I mean, I can buy them if I need to. But
better yet, you can buy them from us.
I'm gonna buy them from you. Okay.
I was gonna say I'm willing to share your stuff with you if you want.
Yeah.
All right. I see how it is. Dear. Anything else there, sir?
Being able to run a hospital, you can afford it.
It's a small hospital.
Yeah. With a gazillion people.
Gazillion. Yeah, more like 100.
1 million.
Anything else, Mr. Wimmer?
I don't believe so. I'm sure there's little things that I've forgotten.
All
Well, I
right.
know there's little things I've forgotten, but
All right. Mr. Martin.
Well, so
Well.
as Chris said, we do hang out over at Critical Grind whenever we can.
Mm-hmm.
To do some stuff over there. Let's see. So I 3D printed a bunch of stuff, not for hobbying, but actually for work. I have one of my friends teaches a incident response class, but he it's a tabletop exercise. Think FEMA 400 kind of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I printed out 3D printed all of the vehicles and stuff for that for him. So he's got all the little squad cars, ambulances, fire trucks, public works like dump trucks and garbage trucks, all that jazz. I printed all that out for him. So
very nice.
He's got nice stuff to move around there. So I've actually had 2 runs of that stuff because turns out it was pretty popular the first time we ran the class, so we decided to expand it.
Yeah.
So that's good time.
Justify expensing a printer, aren't you?
You kidding? The printer I got after a year, it's like depreciated to like here you can write this off, or you can have a cup of coffee. It's the same value. I mean, I don't have one of those fancy printers like you do.
They just dropped a brand new one, and it's affordable too.
Yeah, well, take a look at some of the reviews. Just saying.
Ooh,
which one? The new A1?
Yeah, it looked like somebody on the YouTubes was having issues with it. Said it's got some bugs.
Oh, okay.
I saw that last night.
I haven't seen it.
And then let's see, what else have I done? So I painted my Odin, my 75 mil Odin. He's all done.
Do you have him to see?
Yeah, where is he?
Hold on a sec.
I think you're having a little visitor.
So
nice.
There's So there's Odin.
Dennis, I wish we actually had a SITREP club. No, I think Jim's talking about his game club down there in South Miami or South Florida. I mean,
Thor is in progress.
Nice,
very nice.
So he's not done yet, but
yeah,
good job. He's getting there. Let's see what else I got going on. Oh, hey, Chris, you remember when we were at Adepticon and we were at one of Michelle's classes? We got the little monster with the eyeball. Sauron's eye for the eyeball monster. The body's not done.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, and she's teaching that same those same classes again this year.
And then I haven't even looked at the Adepticon event list yet.
Yeah, I haven't either.
And I sent you a link on that. Well, not a link, but
for the
got a new class
preview, the cart preview.
Oh yeah. I got that like 4 times. So
but no, there is a class just for you.
Oh, the colorblind one.
Yeah, color theory for the colorblind.
Yeah,
bro. I mean,
I'm not colorblind, but I'm
So there's a mini paint app, and like you can put in a color, and it'll tell you what other brands are the same color.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. So I use that because.
Do you know what the app's called?
Mini paint.
Is that really what it's called?
Yeah,
that's one of them.
Yeah, that's the one I use.
App on Apple.
Yeah,
and Hobby Color is another one I use.
But
Hobby Color Converter.
Yeah. So literally, I use that to like paint recipes. You know, like Spectre's multicam, for instance. It'll say use this color. Well, I may not have that exact color, whatever. So I will put it in there, and then I will hold my phone up to my paint rack to figure out which one looks the same. Or you can scroll through it, and it will tell you all the other ones that are the same.
Oh, that's cool.
So even if I can't tell exactly what the color is, I can tell if it's the same or really close to what's on my screen.
Gotcha.
Because as it turns out, sometimes I have issues using this guy.
You think?
Yeah, because
color blindness. It is a real thing.
About half of that looks the same to me. So yeah, just saying. Also, the nice thing about the paint app is if you are trying to find your complementary color, once you get to your paint color, there's a little radio button on there. You can just hit that, and it'll pulls up the color wheel. It shows you the color, and then it goes, and then it points out
How
the
does it do that
complementary
again?
color, just like I did.
That's really cool.
Get the app. Find out for yourself, bro.
I've got the app.
And then let's see what else here. I am finishing up the last of the in-country Western dudes because that's what I'm painting multicam right now. So we're work in progress. They're only that far along. Still base coating or still putting in the multicam. I haven't done any of the other stuff. I'll do that after I get all the multicam on them, and then like all the armor and gear, I think is gonna be Coyote, and then all the details, for the little doodads because they're really detailed models.
Doodads, very cool. Anything else there?
I'm sure there is, but that's probably enough to get the ball rolling.
We are also getting into Age of Sigmar.
No, don't do it. Really, Age of Sigmar?
Steve got us in.
Dude, don't. It is terrible.
Well,
don't do it. If you're going to go that route,
down.
Wait until Old World drops.
We also won a bunch of shit at the raffle from his tournament. That
a free starter army is nice.
Okay. Wow. Aren't you special?
I mean, hey, that raffle all goes to Hessed House in Aurora, and they raised over $5,500.
Yeah,
not bad for a little tourney.
Yeah,
it is. I'll be honest with you. It is. I don't want to.
It's all about finding people that you can play games.
Regardless how I personally feel about Hessed House, it is a good organization. But I'm also looking at it from having to deal with a lot of the residents from that place at one point in my life.
Oh no, the residents. Well, that's why we need an organization like that.
The guests.
Well, yeah, because most of them aren't residents.
Yeah, they're guests.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
If they had a residence, we'd be okay.
Yeah, that's true. So, okay. Anything else, sir?
No, that's enough for now.
That's just enough now. All right.
I'll just throw random shit out as we go along.
All right.
Correct.
So, for me, I've been, like I said, I've been really busy with work and just things. But I've gotten a little bit of stuff in. I'm still trying to figure out what rule set really works best with 3 mil. I know there was it Race to the River Rhine, Jim that plays, and then there's Toes, 3rd edition, and other things. I'm still trying to figure that one out. That works for me. Another thing that there will be videos coming up. Let me show you if I can find it. Beep, 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 beep.
It's just like a scoop, an exclusive preview?
No, it's not really a scoop per se. It is.
Can you scoop yourself?
Can I scoop myself? I guess I'll have to do
it's a family show, buddy.
I have to do it this way. All right, I'm sharing our own screen. Oh my god! But that's not it.
Whoa!
Hey, I think I saw this in Spaceballs.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we've
there. Can you see that now?
Yeah.
This is Ultimate General American Revolution, AWI, Chris.
Yes,
American War of Independence.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So this, if you've seen me play Ultimate General, the American Civil War, this is their newest one, and this goes over the American Revolution. Now, this one is set up a little different than the Civil War one. This one actually has a campaign mode where you actually have to do resource management and and all that. It's not just the historical battles, but you can get into, like, as you see, you have on the left side of your screen, you see like the big overview of, you got to move troops and take forts and, what happened in the American Revolution. Then on the right side is where they actually get into the nitty-gritty of the battles, throughout the war. So there will be more of that coming. So
very nice.
it is. They even have naval battles. I got my ass handed to me. I took on a big British Navy frigate or some big war boat with my little schooner, and I didn't do well.
Yeah.
But I was testing out. I didn't know how it plays, right? So, you literally have to command the Army, Navy supply, and you go through this whole thing. It'll be in the future videos, but yeah.
And you were talking about resources. I said I was going to say a little bit remind me of Age of Empires.
It does. In some way, it kind of does, and I wasn't expecting it. I just thought it would be the battles of the American Revolution, just like Civil War version. But I don't know. When I start playing it and all that, I got the early release, and we'll start filming that. All right, Jim. We'll see you.
Jim, thanks for stopping in, buddy.
Oh,
Dennis is going to suck him right back in and start talking about Avalon Hill.
Flat top. Holy moly. There's an old one.
Yep.
And there it is. There it is.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good one. So another thing I've been working on is obviously looking at rule sets, but it's not historical related. I accidentally went down the rabbit hole of Epic. Legion Imperialis.
Oh, you want tiny space marines?
Yep. Yes, I did. So
it does. I'm not gonna lie, that does look kind of cool.
It does.
I've seen a bunch of videos.
It's micro
on
scale.
it.
I'm all about the micro scale. So,
I mean,
but yeah. So one of these days, I'm literally going to have a sit down at this table behind me and put together Fields of Pelennor, Shatterpoint, Blood and Plunder, and then that is I'm just going to start the clock in the morning, and I'm just going to work through it until I get everything put together. See how long it takes me.
So one at a time, not all of them, right? Because
I'm going to do one box, get it all assembled, move it aside, open the next box, assemble it, move it aside. Get everything assembled, and then I'll go back and start painting it.
You're gonna need more than a day, bud.
We'll see.
Because I have some of those. Like you're not.
I think I can get it all done in 24 hours. I think I can get it all done in 24 hours.
I say you don't even get through the Blood and Plunder box.
I don't think these are the metal ones. I think these are the resin ones. I haven't even opened the box yet.
They're plastic, and you have to do some assembly on some of them.
All right.
But you also have 2 boats in there that need to be assembled.
This is true. I might have to call in some friends.
Yeah, just saying.
Right?
Oh,
nice.
Tuffy years. Another glorious day in the court.
All
every
right.
meal's a banquet. Every paycheck's a fortune. Every formation's a parade.
So, Bill, how's your Odin doing?
He's resting peacefully.
Yes. Actually, Odin might get some attention here soon because I have a very large shipment showing up in the next few weeks. Like stupid large. Mythic Battles Ragnarok is coming. And I went all in. All in.
Shocker.
It's such a good game. The Mythic Battles Pantheon was a great game. So, yeah, I went all in.
Well, when you do plan on working on Odin, I found your Raven.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And that's not a euphemism for anything, people.
Anywho,
it's not
Marty, I think it's that time.
Listen up, people. It is time for the news with Marty. What in the wide of world wargaming is going on? Let's in on the scuttlebutt. Bring on the awesomeness that is wargaming.
All right. So it's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
Don't expect this to be like some giant review because, dear Lord, I'm not going to do all that. So just some tidbits from that's current, if you will. Uh, first up, we got a little something from Hellion Games in the UK, and they have a new Budistan uh, miniature rules for
Okay.
feudal Japanese warfare. Thanks. Don't bother muting your mic for that.
Yeah,
It's okay.
right.
I was trying to find the mute, and it was just easier to take the headset off.
Yeah,
Yeah, that works well.
Except now we have to listen to it. So thanks.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I tried.
Trying to news over here for crying out loud. So anyway, Budistan.
Yes.
Skirmish, small unit warfare in Japan. Late 1500s. So you get to control samurai families and Iko-Iki covenants, pirates, bandits, warrior monks. All sorts of dudes.
Kabuki theater.
If you're into it, if that's your jam, this looks like a pretty interesting rule set for you there. So the rules are 20 pounds, and to get small units, small model count, 4 to 16 figures it says, but plan on it being 9-ish.
Okay.
So
that's not bad.
Yeah, take a look at that if you're into the feudal Japan stuff.
Yeah. No, that's not bad at all.
Yeah. I'm not particularly into that, but it did catch my eye, and I'm like, hey, that's cool. I don't need to try to get into something else.
I went all in on Bushido.
Yeah.
I don't know who got that box of stuff that I never opened.
I was gonna say, did that go to the game?
Probably went to the game store.
I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Trying to remember.
Yeah.
All right. Well, next up, we're gonna shift gears.
Yep.
And we're gonna go talk about our good friend Forrest.
Yep.
Knuckle Duster. First of all,
racing.
Forrest, you're awesome. I love you, bro. But comes with an announcement that may surprise you. This is not something anybody was expecting. This is not a sale. It says earlier this year we went through a rough patch where metal prices went through the roof, and they had to raise prices on their mounted packs because their horses are all metal still. And now he's doing something that he says you're not going to see happen very often. He's lowering his prices because the prices have come down and have stabilized. And he's like, well, I don't need to have my prices up that high no more, so I'm not gonna. So there's a whole list of mounted packs that he's reduced his prices on. And again, like I said, not a sale. He's just reduced the price of them. Gotta love that guy.
Yeah, he had a very successful RockCon. He was up in Rockford at the convention.
Yep.
And it went very well for him. So
glad for it. Couldn't happen to a better person.
Right?
He's just the nicest dude. I every time I get a chance to talk to him, I just like hanging out with the guy.
Yeah. And his stuff is really nice. It really is.
And he's a fairly local fellow. He's down in Bloomington, so he's like, I don't know, 90 minutes south of me.
Right.
So that's kind of cool.
Very cool. Just wanted to do a shout out for Jim to remind everybody that Christmas Carnage 2023 will come out later tonight, early morning, depending on where in the globe you are. So it is an annual tradition. He's been doing that, since I've known him, from Beast of War days.
Well, he says
I cannot wait to see what happens this time. What, Chris?
It says episode 9. So is that 9 years running?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah, episode 9. Okay. All right. What you got next?
So, we're not going to talk about the rule set, but we are going to talk about Spectre a little bit because Spectre's been a machine.
Yeah.
They had some hard times during the pandemic, and they did a little bit of reorganization and whatnot, and they have hit the ground running since. So, if you check out their new releases, they've got their task force dudes. And I say dudes because there's a whole slew of task force guys.
Wow.
So, they're all tier 1, tier 2 special forces type of dudes. But some really nice looking models there. So if you like the Spectre models, check out go to SpectreMiniatures.com. Hit their new release tab, and
Mm-hmm.
see all of their task force guys.
Oh, look at that! Even the Air Force got a little love.
I'm telling you, yeah, it's good stuff. So like I said, not talking about the rule set, just talk about the minis here.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, they're really good. Really nice.
So, yeah, I did not realize they had cranked out that many task force dudes until I was looking at one of them, and then I went to go to I saw it on social media or something, and so I went to the page, and I'm like, oh, holy crap, there's a whole series of dudes.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. Well, so there's that.
All right.
And then our good friends over at Black Powder Red Earth are also rolling out a new expansion. So not a new rule set, but an expansion. It has not dropped just yet, or at least not as of last night. I mean, you just pulled up the page. It'd be funny if it was there now. But it's what do they call it? Spearhead. So it's they call it their final expansion to Black Powder Red Earth. But they're introducing 2 new factions and going to be 25 new models.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are into that rule set, keep
$325.
Yeah, they're
They're
proud of their
a
stuff.
boutique, aren't they?
Yeah. Now,
are they bougie?
Kind of.
As
Yeah.
kids like to say.
But their models are excellent.
Do you have any, Marty?
I do not, and I really would like to.
Oh crap! They're multi-piece. Wow. Okay. All right.
But,
you know what?
There's
the
also
fact
a
that
really
the nods were separate didn't give you that clue.
Well, that happens on a lot of them though.
Yeah, I mean Spectres were like that too.
Yeah, but there's also a really good tutorial of by Sam Lenz of all people painting up some of these models.
Mm-hmm.
So if you I think that's cool because I like Sam Lenz. He just his vibe I am down with. So whatever he's painting, I'll put it on just to listen to what he has to say while he's painting. I really
have you ever met him?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. He's just a nice guy, just so laid back.
Yeah.
Hey, weren't you in a painting class with him?
Funny story. 2 Adepticons ago, right? Or was it last year?
I think it was last year.
I don't know. The dude in front of me in one of my classes. His name is Sam Lenz, not the Sam Lenz. He's a Sam Lenz. I mean, this kid was like 19, and I'm like, oh, bro.
And he's in a beginner painting class.
Yeah. And the instructor's like, Sam fucking Lenz is in my class, and the kid in front of me goes, oh, that's me, sir. And he's like, oh, okay. It was kind of funny. Dennis, I don't have a link.
Hold on, I'm getting it right now. Just give me a second.
But
continue to talk, Marty.
I was going to say, I'm sure that we can pull that up for you.
Yeah, I'm getting it right now. I'm just waiting on the computer to catch up with me. That's all.
Hey, Marty, how many models come in that complete target package?
Like 81, something like that. It's a bunch. It's a boatload of them. As well as you get the core rule book, you get the little map sheet, you get all the outlines and target reference, the little doohickeys, area of effect type deals.
Yep.
So and they have game cards as well. So I mean, you get a bunch of stuff, but yeah, they're proud of their stuff.
Yes, they are.
But I will tell you,
This is
nice. Not that I have the rule set, but that's all I've got. But it looks like really, really nice stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
I will post a link for it, Dennis, at some point. My computer's just not playing nice right now. I need
All
to
right,
update this computer. Moving on. What are we going to next, sir?
Moving on, just for grins and giggles, because Warlord's doing it every month, I thought I would share Warlord's Soldier of Fortune for the month of December.
Who is it?
So, so they had Napoleon last month, right?
Yeah.
Because
Duke of Wellington.
Yes, before he was the Duke of Wellington. So, Old Nosy, as they say, Sir Arthur Wesley, not yet Duke of Wellington, but as a major general at the Battle of Versailles in September 1803. So,
okay. What's with the? Never mind.
What?
No, I don't want to offend any of my British friends. I'm just wondering, what's with the ribbons hanging off his dang frou-frou hat?
Well, yeah. Can't help you on that one. I'll be knowing.
But hey, maybe it was the dress of the time period, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
people make fun of us from the 80s, and when I wear my parachute
I was just going to
pants.
say something
they're
about
wrong,
parachute pants.
They're so wrong.
They are wrong.
I
mean, it's not like the 90s kid with their what were those big fucking pants called?
Oh yeah, I just saw something on
Pantaloons?
that. I don't remember what they're called, but yes, you're right, Marty.
Oh my god.
All right, Dennis, there you go, my friend. There's the link for Sam's video.
Tough years.
Ribbons to prevent. Okay.
Sure.
Little fly strips hanging down. Got it.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Hey, whatever, man.
Hey, you know what? If it works, it ain't stupid.
Yeah,
right.
That's true. That is very true.
So, gents, we were talking about Firelock because Bill, you said you're gonna put that whole thing together.
I'm putting it together.
Well,
My New Year's resolution.
There's some more stuff that you could be putting together because
I don't need more stuff.
So everything in that kit is plastic, and they're very nice because I have it. They're very nice. Love it. But they've also begun making their miniatures in resin.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get resin versions, and primarily a lot of the ones that you see here were only available in metal previously.
Yeah.
Now you can get them because I have them in metal as well, oddly enough.
Yeah. I believe they're going away from metal altogether, aren't they?
That's what it sounds like, is that they are not going to they're going to try to get out of doing things metal. They still have a bunch of them that are, but they're going to try and transfer all of those over to resin, it looks like.
What is that new-ish technology?
Sealcast?
Sealcast? Isn't that what they're moving to? Because
most companies are.
The Sealcast, they did I bought one of the little boats, Marty, that you painted up.
Yeah, they're oak and iron stuff. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. It was a beautiful fucking model.
We we all have Blood and Plunder. We should get together.
I don't.
You don't?
Nope.
I've got enough for both of us.
Okay. I thought you did, Chris. Oh, you have oak and iron, right?
I have oak and iron.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got the teeny boats.
But yeah, no, we should. I think I'm going to do a painting video on one of these minis just because I like the because there's so much color you can use.
Right. That's why part of the reason why I enjoy them. Because I've got a whole, I don't know, 40 or 50 of them of the old metal ones painted up, as well as a bunch of the plastic ones. And that 2-player starter box, man, I mean, it's loaded with stuff.
I haven't even taken the plastic off of it yet.
Where's my little dude's at? Oh, I can't reach it, but there's the boxes of legendary pirates that I got with mine. Yeah, that's cool.
Nice. Very nice. All
really
right.
fun models in there.
Next, sir.
All right, so bouncing back to more modern stuff. So Sarissa has stuff for everything, right? But what caught my eye was the if you scroll back up, that prison. So that guy, that's the one that caught my eye originally, and then you can get the tower expansion for it, and then it's got all the royal houses. So you could flesh out a board with just that stuff.
Right.
I was going to say that kind of reminds me of our high school.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
No, wait,
but
the prison
wait a
had
minute.
more
I
windows.
can buy the whole Duncan Roads paint set?
Oh God, Don, I didn't do it. It wasn't. I was looking at the little prison, Don. I swear to God, it was not my. I did not do this.
Oh my God, really?
Bill, do you just go to these things and say sort from high to low cost?
No. It came up. It's just what was on the page. Look at that. You can buy the full set. I've not used this paint. Has anybody used this paints?
I've not used it, no.
Because I need to restock paints because I have that one little set we bought of army painter sets.
Well, it comes with a paint rack.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well,
speaking of paint racks, I funded another.
That's what
I funded another Kickstarter.
What did you? Oh, is it the printable paint box thingy workstation?
It's like a desktop the paint rack and storage system.
Gotcha.
It looks sharp as hell.
I can't remember who.
Is that the one you print though, or is it a?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I got the big printer, so
yeah,
I don't like it sitting idle.
Cool. All right. Let me.
You should get that, Bill, because it's got a paint rack.
I'm going to.
Yeah. There you go.
Last one?
Yeah. So, Dennis, I'm telling you, somehow this is going to be my fault, bro. I said, look at the $54 little Sarissa Prism model. He's over here looking at $300 paint racks. Was not me. It's not me. This is all being recorded. There's evidence. I did not say to get that. All right, so to bring it full circle, so we started off with feudal Japan.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna end with feudal Japan. So things from the basement. It's got their little tea house.
Wait a minute! Didn't things from the basement was going out of business? Didn't he close shop? That's the guy out of Australia, right?
No, he's here.
Oh, is he local?
No, you're thinking of Viv, Knights of Dice.
Oh, that's right, Knights of Dice.
Yeah.
That's right. That looks really nice.
Speaking of Viv, I think he has just wrapped up the last of his orders. Like he closed down in like March, right?
You know, if I had the workshop space, I would. Well, no, because he's in Australia, the shipping would be too much.
Yeah,
I would have. No, but I could have gotten his designs. I would have loved to have. Honestly, sorry to interrupt your thought, Marty, but
good.
Because he had such nice stuff, it's sad to see it go away. You know, but I understand why.
Yeah.
But I really wish at the time I was in a position to get Walt's stuff from Impudent Mortal.
Yep.
You know, because I don't know what's happening with that. I have not seen much of anything on that.
We've seen them.
So Dad's Army has it. He has struggled with laser issues.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that poor guy. I mean, he's a really nice guy, first of all.
Very nice guy.
He is a very nice guy, yeah. I met him at Adepticon, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
New to the laser technology.
But I am thinking about buying a laser cutter.
Really?
Laser.
There you go. But, again, things from the basement.
Yeah. No, it looks really nice. Sorry,
little Japanese tea house. They've got other stuff as well.
Yeah, let's look at some other feudal Japan stuff.
You know,
lanterns, shrines, temple sets,
Rakasans.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Fucking Tori shows up on everything.
Don't mention Rakasans in this house.
Oh my God!
My son will kill you.
Oh, Jesus! They're like a dog. They got a mark everywhere they go, and it's that damn Tori.
All over. My son. Wait a minute. What is the designation for the Rakasans? They're not the
3rd Brigade, aren't they?
Well, I'm trying to remember. That's not Jesse's because he was in whatever the Band of Brothers.
No, he was in Bastogne, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, we don't mention Rakasans because they're all over the place and they promote it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a Tori everywhere they go.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, these are really nice. If you're into feudal Japan, and I actually like. Ooh, look at this trading post.
Yeah, so do I. I mean, I've read Shogun like 90 times.
I've seen
I do have some bad news for our international viewers and listeners.
Uh-oh.
They only ship to the U.S. They no longer do international shipping.
It's because everything's so screwed up between Brexit and
I was
wars
gonna say,
and
yeah. Some of the prices. There was something I was looking at yesterday. They had the weirdest price for stuff going to the UK, and then somebody was bitching about it, and they're like, "It's this weird Brexit thing. There's this formula, and you got to do this, and you pay that." And I'm like, I don't understand any of that, and man, am I sorry that you guys have to deal with that BS.
Right?
Yes, Dennis, there is. New Shogun Series coming up.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because people like feudal Japan. I don't know. Samurais fighting. I mean,
because
truly,
it's like, have people run out of ideas?
What's old is new again.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, I'm waiting for that to happen to me.
Yeah, that ain't happening to you, Chris. You're screwed.
Yours is going to have to be via reincarnation. So
right.
Careful what you wish for.
And the way I've been acting, it's not looking good.
Nope.
Yep. All right, so that's all I have for the news. There's a ton of other stuff out there, I am sure, if somebody wants to throw something else in there. But like I said, just some tidbits from around the hobby, if you will.
Very nice.
Yeah,
actually, go ahead, Chris.
Marty, what is the deal with in-country and recon? Is recon a second? Is that an add-on?
It is a...
Talk about that, please.
So we did talk about that like back in October, but recon is another set of rules, if you will. So it doesn't follow the same as doesn't follow the same rules as you're going to find out later today. It doesn't follow the core rules. It is meant more for competitive play. It's more streamlined. It's way easier. Yeah, it goes way faster. You will plow through a game pretty quickly if
so is it meant for like tournaments or something?
It can be, yeah. Because the original core rules don't really, the original core rules are more narrative, which is cool. I'm down with that. But the recon also plays on a larger space. So the core rules are meant for a 2x2 table, little tiny table, and recon is 3x3.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's fun. Me and Tony and Tom from Little Wars.
Donner's Grove.
Tom Conozel from HMGS. Met at Chicago Gamer Corps back when they were open because they lost their lease. I don't know what happened there. I think their building got sold. But we met over there and played one night. Had a good time. Yeah. Tom and I won by me, Leroy Jenkins, Tony Medina just crushing me, and then Tom, actually achieved the objective. So
very nice.
I mean, literally, there was like one unit left on the table. Everything
Chris,
else.
Do you have studio space in your new abode? So, like, if we asked the guys from in-country to come down and actually fill a game, could it be done?
I could.
Well, we all could, but is it possible? Do you have the space?
It is possible. I have a space that can be made for that.
Okay. I'm just asking. I haven't seen your new place yet, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he does.
Okay.
How's that?
Fine.
Oh, hey, look, James Johnson. Some of these games need to wind up on camera.
You know what, Jim?
Jim, that's a great idea.
It might be a great idea, Jim. Especially since 3 of the 4 people have been slacking on video production here. I'm just going to put it out there.
Yeah.
And it's the 3 that are on camera right now.
Yeah.
Just say.
I was going to say, I'm doing it right now. Does this count? Oh, it's not a game. That's right. Well, life's a game.
Life is a game, as my father would once say.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In the wise words of my pappy, life sucks.
Dad.
Deal with it.
Yeah. That sounds like Billy Mack.
All right,
but you
let
know
us
what?
talk
It's true.
about why we're here today. Why I made that really cool graphic last night.
Hi, I'm Marty, and I'm. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong meeting. Go ahead.
Wrong group, Marty. Wrong group.
Sorry.
You'll never be in that group.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get it.
He's not a quitter.
Who's a quitter?
That's right.
No quitters here. No quitters. All right, let me see if I can make this happen, people. Boop. Boom. Do you see it?
Bam! Yes! I'm so excited.
So I actually did a side-by-side comparison last night of the original rule book and the Modifius. This is the Modifius version that you're looking at right now, guys. So it is very, very obvious that professional graphic designers did this book. Robert did a really good job with his rule book. I don't want to take anything away from him, but when you look at this one, you can and you do a side-by-side comparison. Much better.
Yeah.
Well, much better.
Yeah, you can definitely tell. Because I've seen the previews of it. You can definitely tell that the people that put this together do this for a living.
Yeah,
and are good at it.
Yeah.
And Robert, bless his heart. By the way, if you're not listening, Robert, love your show, and you should be. But because he came up with the rules.
Yeah.
And he did his own video. He's literally a one-man show.
Yeah. I like the throwing arc. I like how he got into the actual realism of throwing a grenade.
Yeah.
It goes up, it comes down. It's not a straight over, No, I like how he did this. This is very well done. And for all those out there that are looking for some kind of game to play by themselves when they don't have a person to play against, an opponent, this is a great rule set. Marty plays this all the time.
Yeah,
he plays with himself all the time.
It's true, and I like Battle Space.
Yeah, no, he really likes this game, and because he gets grounded all the time, he only has himself to play with.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But and I was gonna say it's a low model count.
Yeah.
Sort of, and here's why I say that. It helps if you have a bunch of insurgent models, and I found that out the hard way, because turns out if the dice are not kind to you, dudes just keep showing up. But you can play the game with 4 operators. That's what it's designed for.
Mm-hmm.
4 operators, and then it'll have, depending on the scenario, it'll tell you how many enemies. But turns out the enemy actually gets a vote, and the more stuff you do, the more likely there is more bad guys show up. So
how does the AI work in this game, Marty?
So there's enemy cards that tell you what the enemy is and what their capabilities are.
Okay.
And they will automatically move towards wherever you are. If they have line of sight, they will automatically attack you. That's what they do. So essentially, you can just plan on them always coming towards you, and you're having to deal with them. But there's also mechanics in there where they may appear out of the door that is closest to you, whether it's in front or in back. Whatever door is closest to where your guys are, boink, dude pops out. Now you got to deal with him.
Okay.
There may be a sniper that appears on a rooftop, and again, now you got to deal with them. So it's not super in depth. I mean, but it's got a bunch of different scenarios, as well as you can freestyle it all day long. You can also, and I don't know if the new rules incorporate this at all, but you can kind of play co-op mode on this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, well, essentially, you can operate one group, and you can have somebody else operate another group of friendlies, and then run the scenarios that way and just beef up. Well, here turns out you're not going to have to beef up, because through the course of your turn, during the SITREP phase, the enemies, that's where they get a chance to come into play, as well as there are actions that throughout the game that may cause more enemies to appear, and my experience has been, generally speaking, enough show up. Like, have enough models. Like 2025
Right.
against your 4.
Reminds me of 13 Hours. We were
Oh yeah.
reusing those bad guys. He's
Yeah,
dead.
what a great
Now he
game.
shows
Oh,
up
yeah.
over here.
Well, he had what, like 80 dudes on the 80 bad guys on the table at
Yeah.
one time?
Yeah.
And which one? Oh, God, what's his name? The one that held the freaking
Teague.
gate. You know?
Was it Teague?
Yes, Teague. Was it Teague?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
he
he was
just posted
carrying
up there
a
and
guy.
Saw, wasn't he?
Yeah.
No, a dude.
yeah.
Oh yeah, and a dude.
No, he yeah. Just posted up at the gate murdering dudes as they came down the street at him. I mean, now he was messed up.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
he survived. They both survived.
Yep.
All right, so that's a quick
They made
peek
it into the car.
at Battle Space, this Modifius edition. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I was a little surprised by this. I thought it was going to come as like a whole starter set, like you were going to get some minis to go with it, and maybe like paper terrain or something. I didn't realize it was just going to be the rule set and the cards, but that's cool. I mean, if you already have minis, you're good to go anyway. So
yeah, because you get the rules, you get the cards. So there's enemy cards, there's good guy cards, there's equipment cards, and then SITREP cards, which is like an event card, if you will. And then you get the movement thing.
Yeah.
That you're showing. So that'll tell you how far you can go, as well as it's got the grenade arc on there. It's also your area of effect for grenades, that type of thing. So as well as it's your area of effect for like machine gun fire, like some dude's tearing it up with a saw or 240.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, it looks good. We're going to do a definite breakdown. What I'd like to do is do like 2 turns, not a full game, just show you how movement works and how combat works, and then just go off of that. Let me get back into the server rules.
So Tom Peterson,
Go for
new
it.
one to the
hello,
chat.
Tom.
Hello, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
So Marty, obviously, this is the gentleman we met.
Yep.
Beautiful table. Joliet area tabletop gamers group.
See, a Flames of War guy.
They are a miniatures guy.
Okay.
So they have Flames of War. They've got a bunch of things.
I need to come rescue my Flames of War set from you, Chris.
Yeah.
And my bolt action set, or I just have to buy another one. But it's already put together and painted by the Gaz, so
Yep.
All right, I'm going to bring up the next rule set here in a second as soon as it loads up. It's nice having a computer guy who knows how to set up these server things, depositories. Just going to say that.
Mm-hmm. Even though he can't figure out how to get his studio.
Well, there's that. Look at that! Boom, baby!
Yeah.
So, before we go too far into this, I do have to do a preface. I have been in communication here and there with the designer, the writer behind this rule set, Carl Titterton, right?
Yes. Yep. Him and Martin.
Yeah.
Yep.
So him and I have had chats on and off, and I told him that when this comes out, I'd love to review it, and we'll get another game through. Because if you remember, a couple years back, when his other rules, the first edition came out, Jim and I did a game. We did a playthrough of the rule set, and not that we were mean about it, but we were kind of critical about the rule set. Some of it to us didn't make sense, and there was some editing and blah, blah, blah. So I told him that when this set comes out, we are going to start from scratch. It's almost like, what do I say? There's the OG Star Wars movies, and then there's the sequels. And now Disney's saying they're going to get rid of the sequels and pretend they never happened.
Yeah, except
they're already in the space, right? But Jim and I, or whoever, we're going to get together and we're going to do a run through of the new edition of the rules and give you an honest, updated, review. He's done a lot of hard work on this. So I haven't completely gone through it, but hey, it's a poppy field. But I did buy the rule set from Wargamers Vault. You can get it from Wargamers Vault. Let me see if I can bring it up real quick, and I'll put the link in the description. Wargamers.
And they've already started an FAQ/errata thread for the game. So dudes are on it already.
So if you go to Wargamers Vault, it's right there on the front page. But here is the link to it. So there it is. And with the purchase, you get. I also did the Afghanistan supplement. And I can't remember what the third item was. Let me see if I can. What did Afghan supplement? And then there was a third booklet. I'd have to go into the OneDrive to find it. But you pay for the Afghan supplement, but the other supplement was free. So I think it's like Army lists or something like that. So yeah, there is a new.
Sounds right.
So this is the second edition of the book, and we're gonna give it a good review, a playthrough. In a future, that's why I need some minis again.
Yeah, and I like I like Contact Front. I mean, I think that it's it's a fairly I was gonna say simple, and that's not really right. But I mean, it's not
pretty
super
straightforward
crunchy game.
Yeah, I think it's probably what you're looking for.
So it's easy for me to wrap my little brain around and play.
And Jim just said, just made a great comment. And basically, the game was great. The book needed another edit, a wash through the editing.
Yeah.
So yes, we're very happy that it's, he's going for edition 2. I'm excited to do this. Jim, I mean, if you have the time, since we already have the guys made up and everything, we could do we can come out with another scenario with the stuff, if we want to do the online version, or we can film a tabletop version, either or. I'm happy to do either. But it's a pretty straightforward game, and like I said, I think for a first edition, when you're doing it yourself and with a couple guys, you're going to have rough spots, right?
Yeah.
So
well, and he's self-published, so I mean, it's him and Martin really, I think, him and Martin Justice, I think, really did the lion's share of this edition, and spent a labor of love for them, and I am super excited to see it.
No, most definitely. So, obviously somebody they have an artist who's doing their sketches, their artwork for them, other than the video stuff.
And if I recall correctly, you can get the digital download.
That's what I have. Yep.
But they are waiting because they're going to have a print on demand option. But I think they're waiting to get their initial errata FAQ so they can edit the rules before that goes to print on demand.
Hey, Carl, how are you, sir?
Oh, hey, there you go.
As I understand, they are using the Vault and Facebook group to be able to update.
Yeah,
yep.
Thank you, Carl.
Hey, Carl.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
We've got a lot of new names this week.
Carl's been around forever.
Well,
he's an OG.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just don't see him commenting often. No.
He's a
Carl and I have been friends on Facebook from Beast of War days.
Oh, you have friends?
Well, more than you two. Not as good as you two. I mean, you guys are, you're the OGs.
Marty knows somebody everywhere.
I know. It's like my dad.
It's true.
I swear to God. When I first got to Fort Bragg back in 87, when I walked in to report to the CO and the first sergeant, the CO goes, "Yeah, I flew with your dad." Great.
Ah, damn it.
Everywhere I go. Because he was in, I don't remember which group he was in, 7th group or 5th group, but, and then he wanted to take command, so he was, commanding an 82nd unit, and he flew missions with my dad. Yeah. Anyhow.
Yep.
Yeah. I served with my my CSM. He remembers Billy Mac.
It's just everywhere. I don't know how, but that's cool. Nothing like
Marty.
growing up with a living legend.
Yep. Yeah. Well, as it turns out, a friend of mine who actually retired last year was just a wee lad in the 12th group as a supply guy when your dad was flying over there out of Arlington Heights.
Yeah. Good days. The good times, man. The good times. All right. So Contact Front version 2 or second edition, however you'd like to say it, is out for review. It's very reasonable. It's $20, I think. So, and it's nice to hear that they're doing a live document so they can upgrade it as we go. Oh, yeah, the Blackhawk. Oh, dudes. So the other day, I'm driving home from work, and I see Apaches every once in a while. And I saw these 2 Apaches come screaming right over the treetops. Scared the living daylights out of me because all of a sudden, they're like real Apaches.
Well,
you don't know they're there until they're there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you got the 101st cab right there. So yeah.
I mean, they were coming screaming over the treetops. It was pretty cool.
Yep. Yeah. By the time you hear them, you'd be dead.
Yeah.
Radar enforced by Apache.
But yeah.
Watch your speed, sir.
So here's what I suggest, guys. If you're interested in either set, so if you're looking for a great solo role playing set, Marty, you've done videos on Battle Space. They're in our library.
Yep.
We'll probably update them with the new rules.
Yes, 100%.
I don't think there's a lot of big changes. I think they just cleaned it up. Modiphius took it and cleaned it up and made it Modiphius.
Well, he has added some stuff so as it turns out, Battle Space has a fairly active community, and there was a lot of user content. So some of that has been incorporated. I think that there's a kind of a law enforcement cops and robbers vibe that are in it now that were not in the original one. But there's a whole bunch of stuff that goes along with it. If you get on the Battle Space Facebook page and you go through their files, there's a ton of stuff.
Awesome.
I mean, dudes have made up scenarios. There's different versions of the game, essentially, where instead of being the Rangers, you're now like the CIA, stuff like that.
And if I remember correctly, didn't Tough Ears offer to Game Master an RPG for us?
Wait,
what?
what?
Tough Ears, where are you?
Yeah.
Was it Twilight 2000? She was kind of.
Oh, wait a minute. That. Yes.
Talk about my homework, will you?
Yeah. Yep. There you go. T2K.
That'd be great to have a little video series of us doing some RPGing in the world of Twilight 2000.
Yeah.
Cool. So, guys, there's the 2 rule sets that just released this week. What are you showing me, Chris?
That's saving that for when we had a break.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I saw that. I saw that. It's pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I have Roll20. I have the game hosting package, whatever it's called. But
I have your Twilight set.
You have it.
Yes, I do. I still
have it. I couldn't remember who got it. So
I have it. Yeah, that was one we weren't gonna. I wasn't gonna
I have the PDFs all on in my game Wargamers Vault or Drive-Thru RPG, whatever. I have the RPG version. When you bought the set, you got the RPG or the PDF version. So
right.
Yeah, we should do that. I mean, get everybody on screen time and just record some gaming. Those like Critical Role guys, but we're better. We're funnier.
Yeah, and obviously way better looking.
Yes,
most definitely.
Except for Chris.
Yeah.
You gotta have Hello, Fred.
How you doing?
But yeah, guys, I apologize for us being dark, if you will. Have gone dark for a while.
Radio silent.
Yeah, some of us needed just to step away and regroup and, function on other cylinders, outside of the historical gaming.
Marty's been working his butt off.
And I was gonna say, and I want to retire, so I've been working my ass off.
So,
speaking of which, I just got asked to work tomorrow morning, which I can't. Yeah, I can't do. So,
yeah,
just too bad because it's easy money. It's just running our range.
But yeah, so that's where we're at. Next Saturday is Christmas weekend. We won't have show. Jim will have part 2, I believe, on Christmas Eve. How appropriate. Will Santa and North Pole forces stave off the invasion of whoever's coming this year? Dun, dun, dun. Watch today to find out how it starts. Or tomorrow, sorry. I'm already a day ahead. Starting tomorrow. Yep. Watch for, this year's version of Christmas Carnage. The Assault on the North Pole. They're very good. He does a really great job. It's very entertaining if you've not seen it before.
Yep.
So.
Oh, and Marty and I made a purchase that I think, Bill, you need to do too.
What's that? A new boat?
No.
Oh.
Don, I did not say it. I'm not involved in this. It was not me.
What's that, Chris?
I am so
cute little thing called the Hellcat.
The Charger?
No.
No. The Pew Pew from Springfield Armory.
Oh, yeah. I already have a few. Not Hellcats. I mean, it's just a modified version.
The Hellcat's smaller.
Yeah. I mean, I have a compact XD.
Yeah, I did. Okay. So I needed.
And this one holds.
Well, 50. At least I can still have semi-automatic weapons with
Marty
magazines.
So can I.
Since the Supreme Court did not hear the case yesterday.
Well, that's only on a junction. The case hasn't even been heard on its merits anywhere yet. It'll get thrown out. It's just going to be a year and a half.
Well, when you move to Tennessee, Marty, it'll be okay.
Well, it turns out retired law enforcement is exempt from that.
That is true. So, anywho.
Chris, on the other hand, if you wanted to buy a rifle, it sucks to be you, buddy.
That's okay. I've got other things to spend my money on, like a little trip coming up in April.
Where are you going? Hello, Fabian.
Florida.
Good morning, Fabian.
Florida.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, we're going to Orlando for my lovely bride's birthday.
Yeah, she's gonna be 20.
I tell you what, we found the pub at Epcot, by the way, gentlemen, and I had Guinness, and it was good.
Yeah.
And Raglan
was that the Rose and Crown?
The pub. You saw the pictures in the video from there when we had dinner there that one night. What a great time! It was a great time.
When I was down there a couple years ago, none of that was open.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, no, it was still. Well, it was just coming out of. It was still during the pandemic, and like half of Epcot was closed. It was really disappointing.
That one day we were at Epcot, it started raining, and we went like, let's go to England, and we went to the pub.
That's what happens in England. It rains,
right? So, did you know the pub there is actually made up of different sections? So, like one part of it's supposed to emulate a British pub. One part is an Irish pub, and one part of it is a Welsh pub.
Did not know that.
Well,
I didn't either. I heard somebody talking about it.
I would know that if I was able to get into it, but I could not.
Guten Tag, Fabian.
Oh, Fabian from Germany.
You know, I've been starting to relearn my Deutsch because Dawn and I,
not with that accent,
have big plans for next Christmas season.
Oh,
we're going to Europe to tour the Christmas markets. So we're looking at Germany
in December.
Yeah, we're going to Germany, Austria. Probably we're gonna probably. I don't know which way we're starting. We might start in Budapest and work our way around. But that's the plan. Yeah.
Nice.
There's some beautiful markets. We've been watching these videos from this guy called Pro Tours. I think it's called Pro Tours Walking or something like that. But he videos the different Christmas markets. And
I bet Dawn's really good at finding that stuff. That's like
right.
her
So
thing.
yeah. Oh, we're gonna go to Nuremberg, Cologne, Strasbourg. Yeah, all these. So, and the nice thing is you can just take the train.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, how about it?
And when she's done buying stuff, you're going to need a train.
yeah. So I told her I brush up on my German because I wasn't the best student during German class in high school.
9.
So no, Fabian, you're all good, man. I got your point.
Yep.
I got the Aliens RPG. We could do it at some point as well. The Aliens RPG would be a great one for Halloween time, right? Or we could do it anytime. Who made these stupid rules? We can do it whenever we want.
Right?
Right. What if I want Christmas aliens? What if I want Valentine's Day aliens?
There we go.
All right, cool, guys. Well, does anybody else have anything they'd like to talk about?
Yeah, no. Thanks for being on the show.
You know what, Chris?
Thanks for having the show to be on.
You know what? We wouldn't have
Good
the
to
show
get
without
together.
you
It's been
guys
too
out
long.
there in the audience, and we hit past 1,500 subscribers on YouTube on the tube.
Yeah. I attribute that
look at
all
these people
to
in the comments.
James.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's all right, tough years. Just a
warm
hug.
Oh, I did get a request, Bill.
For?
We need to bookmark a certain incident that happened in your garage a year and a half ago.
Why? Who requested that?
Somebody's daughter.
Doesn't she have it saved on her phone?
She did, but she got a new phone.
Oh.
Sorry, I've already got it, and now I just have to index it.
But hold on, while we're here. Hey, tough ears. I heard about that Danger Marty crap. I heard about that. Why are you people trying to kill me? For entertainment value.
We always have to have a fall guy.
It is good. It is kind of funny.
You know what? I think we need to make a music video with that in it. I'm falling for you.
Catch me,
I'm
falling.
For the win, right?
All right, now I got to make up a T-shirt.
Dennis, that was not a prat ball. That was a fall.
That
ball.
was real.
No, I think Marty, he's just calling. He's just calling you a prat.
Like my life flashed before my eyes for about 3 seconds.
Because what you guys didn't see is where he fell and the way he was falling. If he had hit his head on the large diving compressor right next to him, it would have been bloody. Yeah.
Murder.
No,
That's
that
what I
would have been
would've called
suicide.
That would have just been stupid and funny.
I blame it all on Bill.
Yeah.
I don't know whose dumb idea was it to build a platform.
A little teeny platform at that.
We should have just cut the table down.
Yeah, we should have.
Well, all right.
You wouldn't have that epic.
Instead, y'all tried to cut me
So,
down.
guys, here's what we got going on. So, releasing tonight, tomorrow, depending on the global location, will be Christmas Carnage Part 1. This is the 9th year, I believe you said?
Yep.
And then
Episode 9,
next Sunday will be
James.
Part 2. And then the following Saturday, we will be back for a brand new show. Well, look who finally showed up.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, you start talking about me falling off shit, and look who shows up. I did not fall off anything, Chris.
Welcome to another OG member of this podcast.
Like the OG.
Chris, we miss you, brother. Yeah, so we'll be back on New Year's Eve for the next podcast.
Yeah.
The eve of the New Year's Eve. And it will be show me what you got for Christmas.
I haven't decided what I'm getting for Christmas yet.
No, you haven't. You haven't told Santa what you want?
No.
Oh,
Santa's
also,
just trying to figure out. Go ahead.
Public service announcement to the fucker who's going out in front of schools in a Grinch costume saying Santa is not real.
Oh.
If it had been me, I would have busted your kneecaps. I would have gone Chicago on you. I would have taken a baseball bat to your kneecaps, and then I would have had the Goombas drag your ass into a trunk and dragged you away.
Who doing this?
Some guy in Texas.
I've not seen this.
Went in front of an elementary school with a sign. He was wearing the Grinch costume saying, Santa's not real, Jesus is, or some crap like that.
That's a good way to get smoked.
In Texas, of all places.
No Grinch now.
Fabian says he's thinking about buying a nice air rifle. That's cool. They have shooting clubs and stuff. You know, in Germany, they have like clubs for everything. You know, sporting clubs.
Well, and so when we say air rifle here, I suspect he's not talking about
Red Ryder
BB gun? The Daisy. Yeah. Turns out there's some really, really nice air rifles. You know, so yeah. No, it's right.
Exactly.
Yeah, thank you, Chris.
When a Canadian says that to Texas, you know it's screwed up.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I haven't run anyone over with my truck yet, so you know I could go down there and try that.
God, I cannot believe that guy did that.
It's out of control.
Yep.
You know, why would you ruin children
like
that?
Got a new truck?
You got a new truck?
Oh yeah,
no.
Did I tell you? Yeah.
What'd you get?
Yeah, I got 23 Ram Power Wagon 2500.
Oh, nice.
Gas.
It's got 2 steps.
Well, Don is short.
Yeah, because it's the only way the kids and my wife could get into it.
Nice.
She a biggin.
2,500, huh?
That truck's yeah. Well, you know, so I bought the camper, and it turned out I needed a little more truck to haul it. So I got a lot more truck instead.
Oh, that's good.
My truck keeps getting smaller.
Yeah.
5-centimeter target. Wow. 10 meters on a 5-centimeter target. 10 meters, 33 feet. So that's pretty good. I mean, 5 centimeters.
No, yeah, Fabian, I can do that math. That's good shooting.
No, that's cool. You got a new truck. So we decided to keep all our cars, all 3 of them. And I'm like, I really want to trade in my truck and get I don't even want to say it. 35 450. I'd like to get the new F450 from Ford.
Why?
Because it's nice, and the turn radius, it has this independent turning thing where, you know how the truck will turn wide? It like almost turns on itself. It has this.
So is the rear axle turn?
No, it's just the way that the front axle's set up or something like that. It has a much tighter turn radius. So if you're moving a big camper or trailer, you can turn it tighter.
Yeah, so yeah, there's definitely a learning curve to, you know, because I had a Ram 1500, you know, I had the Rebel. I love that truck, but the turning radius on that was much tighter than the 2500. Definitely a learning curve when I was trying to back the trailer around with it, you know, because I'm like, oh, I need to start way earlier.
I like big trucks.
Yeah, it took me a couple tries.
So how does this relate to gaming? Because people are like, you guys, is this truck talk now? Maybe. You know,
I have games in my camper.
And the camper
that
could be used as a mobile headquarters for conventions.
Yeah.
I could use my RV, but it's not easily moved.
Well, yeah. I mean, mine's smaller than yours.
Yeah.
I'm only 28 foot
Yeah,
overall.
45 feet overall.
And we're talking about being able to spend a lot more time at conventions.
True. So
I can
convention
boondock
wise, what do
there.
we got coming up? Because well,
You've got
we have
NashCon coming
Adepticon.
up.
It for me, Adepticon. I'm probably going to just do a Friday through Sunday thing because we have that big trip coming up in April.
Yep.
Right.
I really wanted to go to Salute this coming year, but that's not going to happen because of the birthday trip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
About that, yeah.
I really like to go to UK Games X, but again, because of the birthday trip, that's probably out too. So what I really want to do is Historicon. So Adepticon, Historicon. I don't know if we'll do Gen Con again this year. I wasn't impressed with Gen Con this year. When we went, it was like there was nothing that screamed, "Oh my god!" Like usually they have these huge reveals. I mean, the big issue this year was Lorcana.
Right,
There was nothing huge from the mini manufacturers or gamers. Mantic, said they're bringing Warpath out in Epic Edition, and then Corvus Belly has their new fantasy game coming out, but there wasn't like this big excitement of some new fantastic game, like we've had in years past. It was almost anticlimactic, if you will.
See, I still want to go because I haven't been, so I have to make the Mecca at least once.
Didn't you go? No, maybe it wasn't you. I was going to say, didn't you go with me to when it was in Geneva, Chris, or up in Wisconsin?
No.
Back in the early 80s?
No, I have never been to Gen Con.
Okay.
I don't need to go hang out with, thousands and thousands of people. I mean, Adepticon's big enough for me.
Yeah.
Gen Con's fun especially if you're into everything, gaming wise. Board games, card games, whatever.
Because it's all there, yeah. Sure.
So, you have to experience it if you've never done it, just so you can say you've done it. But from our perspective this year, it was like, we didn't even stay the whole weekend. We just stayed Saturday, and we were like, let's go home.
Yeah, see, if
And
you
we left
guys had
Sunday
been up
morning.
earlier, I would have asked you to swing by and get Margaret Weiss and Tracy Hickman's autograph.
Yeah.
Writers? Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't going to stand in line for that. Sorry.
I was going to say, or you could go there and do that yourself, Chris. I mean, that's...
Yeah, you know what? I'm not standing in line for anybody that I really have no passion for because it's stupid crazy there. There are so many people, and they push it in.
Well, that line for Lorcana was out
there
of
was people
control.
lining up at 8 p.m. the night before.
Yeah.
And then half of those people didn't even get product. It was a disaster.
Yeah. And then Don made the move of a lifetime and got it from your local guy.
A week later.
Oh, hey, but by the way, your local guy, did
he survived?
Do okay this week?
No problem.
All right, because I saw one of the game stores and I couldn't tell which one it was. Like the roof.
No, the Frontline Games is fine. So that might have been the other. I can't remember the name of the other games.
The other one's like Games Vault or Gamer Vault. Or
that might be
a
little. Everything pretty much north of, right around the corridor of 24 and north was what got hit bad, and he's a little bit south of that. So he seems fine.
For those who aren't aware, Billy and Don had a few little tornadoes come through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
over there in Clarksville, Tennessee.
Yep.
Yeah, Chris, you're right. We had the pallet thieves.
Yeah, like what, like $300,000 worth of product.
And those dumbasses
like
think they were going to get away with it. And you wear your own game T-shirt. Gee, that doesn't identify you. Criminal of the year.
Yeah, well, keeps law enforcement,
it's always a good for a laugh. Hey, you remember when those dumbasses?
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's going to be taught in every police academy from now on.
Keeps them employed. I don't know what to tell you. I mean,
so back to the cons. Are you guys going to NashCon?
Yeah, we probably will since it's literally 40 minutes from our house. And because Steve Bennett lives just up the road from me. Or Steve Bennett. Chris Bennett.
Right?
Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep saying Steve. Since he lives right up the road from me, Phalanx Games, I think it's Phalanx Games now. Didn't he change his name? Phalanx Consortium or Phalanx Games? I don't know.
Consortium, right?
Well, it used to be Phalanx Consortium. Let me look. Phalanx Consortium. If it's still Phalanx Consortium. Yeah, he'll be there. And he represents Knuckle Duster. So, and Firelock Games. So,
yeah, lots of stuff we like.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll definitely be up there for that. Need some coverage in there, but
I know Steve, Holy Hammer Hearns is going to be down there.
Is he? I know that's his thing. The Age of Sigmar. I don't know.
Not your jam, huh?
Yeah, I mean, the models are beautiful. I mean,
oh yeah.
So, and he does. I mean, we covered way back in the day. I mean, I don't know if it was his first events, but one of his very new. When Holy Wars first started at the little hotel there in Yorkville, we covered that. So,
Yep.
I think we did Holy Havoc and Holy Wars that year for him. So, but yeah, no, it's really nice. I'm honestly, I'm excited to see Old Hammer come back, or Old World, or whatever they're going to call it. I think the Bretonian Knights are really awesome.
Well, yeah, you would.
But I mean, I also like Mantic's game, Kings of War. If you want a good classic rank and file game where you just move in trays like dudes and against each other, it's a good game. And the nice thing about that is you can use any models you want, and you can set up. It's a game of dioramas, if you will. You can take, as long as you have the right tray size, you can decorate it however you want, make little dioramas and use those. So, it's a great game.
Sounds like Wolfun would work out for that.
Yeah. So, but historical side.
Speaking of which, Wolfun makes scenery as well. I did not know that until the other day.
They don't.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, they
Hold on.
do. Go to Wolfun.
Going to Wolfun.
Go, and you can get it in I think 20 and 28 mil scale.
No.
We did like the scenery that. Oh shit. John and his crew came out with. Why am I drawing a blank?
That would not be their stuff. It was just them selling it.
Scenery.
Yeah.
Oh no.
All right, Don, you can blame me for this one.
$442 for a whole Western town. Oh no.
Yeah.
But it's pre-painted and put together.
Dude, I had no idea. Look at the trees.
Yeah.
Are they like flat trees? Yeah. But still, they look good. Oh no. Okay, I'm in. It's totally your fault, Marty.
So
this might be Marty's last broadcast.
Remember me all in song.
Yes.
Tom. Hey, Tom. How are you, sir? For the holiday season until Christmas, Grognard Games in Batavia and Roselle are offering sales across multiple games. I know Flames of War and Team Yankee are 35. You know what? I have known that man since the days of yore. Before, let's see, when he used to be part of the Flames of War club that used to play at, before it was Grognard there in Batavia, it was Dragstar. And they used to come there and play Flames of War, I think, every Sunday or Saturday.
Yep.
Chris said, good knowing you, Marty.
Thanks.
But yeah, if you guys are in the Chicagoland area, check out Grognard Games. They got 2 locations now. One in Roselle and one in Batavia. Yeah. Batavia's a little further west on East-West Tollway.
Yep. Or if you're on the south side, go to Critical Grind.
There you go. We should do a live podcast from Critical Grind, like a podcast show.
Yeah. Maybe when you guys are up.
Well, no, we're at a Christmas party. It's not a rotation. But
we'll figure
you know what? If you know the people, see if they would be open for us to do a live broadcast from there.
They would.
Yep.
And Marty, you know the details. The fundraiser that they had this last weekend, or the weekend prior, Extra Life Gaming.
Yeah. Yep.
That's do you know more about what they do? Yeah.
Extra Life? Yeah, they are they are a charitable organization that donates how do I say this? To like kids that well, I don't think it's just kids.
Are they ill?
Maybe it is.
Yeah.
But yes, is the short answer
Gotcha.
on that one.
But a lot of things can be part of their fundraising.
Gotcha. Wow, these are nice.
God damn it.
They come in 28 millimeter too, so they'd be perfect for Knuckle Duster.
Is there a Rourke drift there?
Oh, yeah, I have it. Don't you remember? I bought it.
Did you buy
Yes.
the terrain? Okay. Just checking. How did you not know that they have terrain if you already have their terrain?
To be fair, what I bought was I had the game. It's from Worthington Press. It's Victoria Cross 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's the game. You can do either Islandwana or you can do Rourke's Drift on the game board. Then you guys turned me on to WoFun Miniatures, so I bought the miniature set.
Right? Yes, 100%.
No, we haven't received the rule book yet. But
although they're going out.
Yep.
I need to
Mine
order.
will be here
I've
the
not ordered the new one yet.
22nd, 23rd.
Yeah, I've not ordered the new one. But so
the UK dudes are already getting them.
Oh, let me see if I can find it now. Packs for games. American War of Independence, Soldiers in wow, look at the Napoleon sets. Britain Army, Germanic Army, Roman Army, French Army. There it is. Okay, I'm going to show you what I got. All right, I'll show you. Victoria Cross. Okay, so I have this game, Victoria Cross 2, which is basically a board game with the chits, right? So then they make a set. Let me bring it up. Of the terrain. So there's the one building, there's the hospital, the melee bags, and the redoubt. So, and then the minis. So, yes, I bought this set to enhance playing Victoria Cross in a more visually stunning type.
And did it?
Yes. Jesse and I played. It was great. You know what was nice? I didn't have to sit there and paint 400 Zulus. Remember when I said I wanted to print 4,000 Zulus? And we ended up with only 400?
Bro, I still have some of those.
So do I.
I've got like 2 bins of unpainted ones.
Yeah, some of them are miniatures.
So I tell you what, you cannot beat this WoFun stuff. I mean, yes. I mean, is it nice to have 3-dimensional ones? But when you want to just put a game on the table, I wonder if they have modern ones. Do you think they have modern ones? I don't think they do.
I don't think so.
They really should. Now it looks like everything's like kind of 1800s and that. But still. And they have fantasy stuff. If you want to do fantasy. Yeah. That's cool. All right, guys. I think we're going to close out the show. It's been a great show. It really has. Time has flown.
And look at all the people in the comments.
This is great.
And we're across the world. Look at it. We got Germany. We got the UK. We got Chris in Canada.
We are the UN of wargaming.
Oh no! Please don't. No.
No, the UN can eat a bag of dicks. No.
Yep, absolutely.
Guys.
We're the NATO of wargaming.
They're
okay.
Actually, no.
No. Okay.
That's yeah.
The United Federation.
United Federation of Wargaming.
There we go.
Okay.
We're the Rebel Alliance.
Oh my goodness. So guys, again, watch for gyms. No, UN has enough of them. LOL. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
watch for UNICEF.
Getting closer.
You are units. Hey.
I hope she meant to say units.
Yeah, not Unix or whatever. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
So tonight, late tonight, early tomorrow, depending on where you are, watch for Christmas Carnage Part 1. Next Sunday, Part 2. The following Saturday will be our after Christmas report. Hopefully by then I will have. Is Asymmetric Warfare out yet? The rules? Do you know?
Not yet. I've not seen it yet, but it any day now.
I'll look for that, and I will order the Spectre rule book and see if I get the PDF, and then we will look at those. We'll do another peek, and we'll talk about other things. And yeah, I might have to get some more WoFun stuff. Oh yeah.
And
I've got the Spectre rule book and PDF, Bill.
Okay.
We'll see if I survive. Dawn's gonna have me whacked.
Not until after her birthday. That might be her birthday gift.
She doesn't give a shit. She gonna have me whacked now.
Oh.
Tough ears. I appreciate you believing in us, but I don't know if the word intelligence ever is in the same sentence as us.
Nope, never.
Yeah.
Unless it was an example of an oxymoron.
Right. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and close out the show. So thank you very much.
Yeah.
We want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate in your part of the world. And be safe.
And Amili Kalikimaka.
Yes.
Aoli Maki Ikioi.
Yes.
We hope the Krampus doesn't get you.
Yeah.
So depending where you are, be nice. May your dice roll straight. And we will see you guys in the next one. And Merry Christmas.
You have been listening to the SITREP podcast. We hope you have enjoyed the show. Make sure you like and subscribe to all of our channels on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Discord. Remember to join us every other weekend for a new episode of the podcast, and don't forget our other programming on Wednesdays and Sundays. Thanks for listening.